Canelo Alvarez claims that he wanted to fight Dmitry Bivol instead of Gennady Golovkin 3. Quote, of course, nobody likes to lose. I always have motivation for boxing every single fight, but we have this deal with Eddie Hearn for these 2 fights, but I just tell Eddie Hearn the next day, I want the rematch with Bivol in the fight in September, but Eddie Hearn told me, no, you have to fight with Golovkin and then we can see. Wow. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I always say on my channel, the most dangerous thing is a camera and a microphone. So much technology available to us. Without further ado, roll the clip.
Well, he's an underdog going into that rematch. So 2 back-to-back defeats. He certainly realised that 168 is his weight class. You know, he's not silly. But he knew that originally. But he's also really wants to rematch Dmitry Bivol. I think the move may be to even look at fighting Gennady Golovkin and then Dmitry Bivol. But Saul and Eddie, you know, they believe they can beat Dmitry Bivol. And if they believe they can beat him, there's a very good chance they'll take that challenge again next.
You know, you heard both these men say rematch for the next one. Is that the direction you're headed for September?
Yeah, I mean, look, we have a rematch clause in this fight, but it's down to Saul ultimately to activate. And, you know, Dmitry Bivol, like he said, he wants...
Would you advise him to stay at 175 after that?
I mean, to be honest, you can't advise Saul Canelo Alvarez because he wants the challenges. And I said it before this fight. He almost like he wants to handicap himself in these fights, to be in tough fights. He's ruled at 160, he's ruled at 168. I said in the build-up, he has no right to be at 175. You saw that tonight. And if he's going to trigger that rematch clause, which I fully expect him to do, he's going to have to come back with a brilliant performance, because right now, Dimitri's confidence will be on another level. But yes, you know, we know the plans with Gennady Golovkin. That's on the shelf. The big rematch September, Dmitry Bivol against Canelo Alvarez, is now in play.
Appreciate it, Eddie.
Wow, highly confusing stuff. So now Canelo, in his build-up to another guy, not the guy that just beat him, Dmitry Bivol, but Gennady, no, guys and Max. Yeah, please, guys. The fight that nobody asked for, he's using Eddie Hearn as the scapegoat and saying that it was Eddie who told him he had to fight Gennady Golovkin. So my question is this: how come these things keep occurring in boxing that fans are not too keen on and nobody seems to want to take the blame? Quick example, franchise champion. So the WBC, they claim that Team Lomachenko requested the franchise title and Canelo requested the franchise title. But then you ask Canelo's team or Lomachenko's team and they're like, hey, no, they just gave this to us. We didn't request this. Same thing here. You have Canelo now, as he's scheduled to fight Gennady Golovkin. He's saying that Eddie Hearn told him he had to fight Golovkin. You know, oh, a deal was made, so you must fight him, etc. But then immediately after Canelo got defeated, you guys heard the clips that I just played, and Eddie Hearn says that Dmitry Bivol rematch is in play and Golovkin may have to take a back seat, but it all depends on Eddie Reynoso and Saul Canelo Alvarez. So which one is it? Eddie's blaming Canelo and saying the final decision falls on the shoulders of manager and trainer Eddie Reynoso and Canelo. And then Canelo today is saying that it was Eddie Hearn who told him, or DAZN or whoever, that told him he had to fight Gennady Golovkin. So this is an L as far as I'm concerned. And it lets you know that somebody can't be telling the truth. In a short space of time, if 2 different people are saying 2 completely different things, then somebody's telling a white lie or a lie or whatever you want to call it, fib. But that's just the reality of it. Nobody wants to take blame for the Canelo Triple G 3 fight, the trilogy, yet Eddie Hearn is running around and saying that it's 10 times, a million times bigger than Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight, an undisputed fight, mind you. But no one's really wants to take credit for it happening because Canelo's claiming he wanted Dmitry Bivol in a rematch. And people are criticizing, like myself, criticizing Canelo for not doing the immediate rematch. We know if it was a black fighter like Andre Ward, close fight with Kovalev, the stage would be set. And if Andre Ward went a different direction and said, hey, I'm not fighting Kovalev again, I'm gonna fight Kessler, some guy I already beat, Carl Froch. But Carl Froch is not the guy that beat you. Kessler's not the guy that beat you. It was Kovalev that gave you that tough fight. So why would you look in any other direction? Same thing with Mayweather versus Maidana and Castillo. When people complained and cried and bemoaned and said, oh, Mayweather, why did you cheat Castillo and Maidana, even though that's not the case? But this is what old media claimed. They said, oh, Maidana really beat you and it was a draw and Castillo beat you. Floyd did the noble thing that a pound for pound top #1 fighter would do and a champion would do, and set the record straight and cleaned up his work to the point where in the rematch with Castillo and Maidana both, there was no denying who won, right? Andre Ward did the same thing with Kovalev. Jermell Charlo did it with Tony Harrison. Jermell Charlo then again did it with Castano. Anytime there was controversy, Lennox Lewis. These are all black fighters historically that have, you know, when Oliver McCall beat Lennox or Hasim Rahman, Lennox came back and did rematches and avenged that and cleaned up his work and got knockouts in both of those fights, right? Sugar Ray Leonard, when he lost to Roberto Duran, hands of stone, legendary stuff. He came back and no-mossed Roberto Duran. Canelo, he doesn't want to give the fans that. He doesn't want the guy that we clearly, they're trying to, you know, wash the memory from the fans' mind and tell you what you see, you did not see. Like on Men in Black, when they had the pin, they pull the pin out and Will Smith the flash of light will come out the pin and you forget everything. That's what they're trying to make us forget. That's why I can't support the Canelo Golovkin 3 fight. I'm not buying it. I just won't watch it. Either you guys buy it for me on the channel, link in the description, or, you know, I just won't watch it because I'm not going to support these types of lies and you're not even being transparent with your audience. Nobody wants to take credit, but somebody did it. Stop it. For the best in boxing news, 24/7, the latest and greatest, subscribe to the channel. I'll continue to bang out the hits, but you guys got to make this make sense. Canelo saying Eddie Hearn is the reason we're getting the Triple G3, and previously Eddie Hearn said the decision was Canelo. So tell me who's lying in the comment section, and I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.